I've been haunted by this for years, and I need a Norwegian, specifically a Norwegian, to tell me how badly I screwed up. Two facts about me that are important to the story. One is that I'm a stand up comedian, and two is that I started doing comedy while I was living in Hong Kong. The comedy club that I used to perform with, they didn't have a liquor license. So what would happen would be after the shows, a bunch of the comedians and some of the audience members, we'd go to a nearby bar that had a deal with the club and we would drink and we'd talk and we'd just generally have a good time. And this one time, this very cute brunette came with us, and I started talking to her, and I found out that she was Norwegian. And I told her, well, there's really only one thing that I know about Norway, and that's that there's this very cool oompa rock band called Kaiser's Orchestra, and that the lead singer I know sings in a Norwegian dialect that apparently even normal Norwegians have a hard time understanding. Well, lo and behold, it turns out she's from that part of Norway and she speaks that dialect. So she is very aware of the band. And we started talking about, our favorite songs and how we were very sad that at the time the band was on hiatus. And with the ice broken, we spent the next hour or so talking, and I learned a lot about her. Two of the things I learned was that one, she was married 6 months ago. She was a newlywed. And two, that she was vacationing in Hong Kong alone. Her husband was back in Norway. And I thought, wow, that seems very modern and European, but whatever. Even though, I thought we were vibing, she's a newlywed. Nothing's going to happen. That's fine. But she seems interesting, so I kept talking to her. And we talked a little while longer, and eventually she was like, well, I think it's time for me to go back to my hotel room. Can you help me find my way back? And I went, oh, yeah, sure. What's the address? And I look it up on the map, and I show her a route, and I make sure that she, knows the route. And then there's this, awkward moment of silence. And then she just goes, okay, bye, and then just leaves. I don't think it's going to surprise anyone if I tell you that neither back then nor still today have I ever been known for having, as the kids say, riz. So my friends were pretty surprised to see me in intense conversation with an attractive woman for that long. And after she left, they came up to me and they said, hey, what happened there? We thought you guys had hit it off. We thought you were going to go back with her. And I told them, well, no, she's married. Nothing was ever going to happen. And they said, are you an idiot? That's what Scandinavians do. They go on vacation separate from their husbands, and they just have sex with random people. It's part of their culture. And I'm like, that can't be right. Can it? I have spent more than the last half of a decade thinking about that moment and wondering if I really missed the boat. So if you are Norwegian, please tell me, is that a thing you guys do? And did I really miss out on a good time? Thanks.